Hey, what's up, everybody? Greg Olsen here, and welcome back to You Think. While we were down in New Orleans for the Super Bowl, we had the chance to talk to Finegan and Marques Colston about the Anthropy Constructive Future of Play Challenge. The Future of Play Challenge will bring global challengers from gaming, AI, and advanced medicine together to rethink business models, technologies, and solutions that are informed by and benefit kids' parents and coaches. Stay tuned at the end to find out how you can get involved in the challenge.
Super excited about this conversation. I was picking your brain, Finegan, Marques Colston, Anthropy partners. I'm very fascinated for our listeners to see how you view this whole youth sports landscape. So before we dive into all of this, just give us a framework of the work of your group, the collective. I know you guys are part of the Aspen Institute Big Challenge, and you guys are doing some stuff overseas to just rethink how we might view the youth sports experience in America, maybe differently than they do in Europe and overseas, and bring some of those new age thinkers into the conversation.
Yep. Yeah, so we've been part of the Aspen Institute for 10 years. I brought Amazon on. I was at Amazon before. So Tom, the director, and I have been friends for a long time. And I think what we've seen is that I think everybody's pretty aware of what the problems are in youth sports.
Yeah.
Lack of access, lack of places to play, lack of engagement in kids drop out early. We can name them all, and you've done it really well on your podcasts and other things. But what we haven't done is taken a lot of action to stem some of that. And most of the investment in this space is going towards just the high performance athletes or communities, right?
Interesting.
It's great. Like, we should still do that. But for us, we see this huge middle ground in this currently $40 billion business. And so what we're saying is we're going to throw a challenge out there, a prize pool. You get access to all these customers. You get to pitch in front of Roblox, in front of all these amazing folks. And we're going to give you dollars and customers to go launch in this market. And this first challenge is focused on AI companies. So how do you bring a bunch of AI companies into the space, like Perplexity and other things, and say, hey, we don't know how to communicate between, like, people don't know where to go. Coaches don't know how to find this, that, and the other. Can you help us do that?
So Marques, give us an idea of how you've seen the impact. Like, what are you seeing out there in the community with kids? And now, how do you bring that knowledge and expertise alongside with Brian and the collective to really steer these dollars, steer these innovators to the right areas?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at youth sports as a whole, it doesn't look the same as when you and I grew up, right? And you know, the emergence of the club and travel sports has kind of gutted the recreational and the community platforms that we kind of grew up playing. One of the things that we're looking at is just really how can we take, as the youth sports landscape is shifting, how can we be innovative and shift with it to be able to reel back in that group that's been potentially lost, and you know, kind of tasking innovators and tasking companies that have been traditional players in the space. How can we innovate to find these new solutions to re-engage?
Yeah.
And again, it's more than just a sports conversation. This is a human development, a personal development conversation, and we see the importance of that, and really just trying to convince innovators to use what they're good at to try to be part of the new solution.
It's really fascinating. I wish I was. Well, I guess we are kind of innovating here at You Think, and part of our messaging is to give platforms to people like yourselves to share these ideas. I wish I had a better understanding of AI and software and could come up with the grand idea and get all your funding to build it. But in closing, before I let you guys go, and again, appreciate you guys joining us here, You Think, Super Bowl 59 down in New Orleans. What would you say the vast majority of our listeners are parents? They're youth coaches. They're trying to learn and navigate this crazy world of youth sports in real time alongside with us. How would they get involved? Like, how can they take part in this movement of innovation, of improving the experience, improving the access through the mission you guys are trying to spearhead? Like, how can these families join you, push you forward, and continue to try to keep that ball rolling?
Yeah, I mean, those are the customers in the end that we want to go find. And to your earlier point, it's fragmented. And so being open to trying new things when they come to them is really where it's at. I mean, the help that we need right now is more of those organizations that have those parents and kids that are not being served. How can we bring those into this conversation? So we already have Pioneer Sports, we have Spire Academy. We want more of those types of performance academies, all the way down to your local sports team to come join us, right? So if you're a dad or mom that's driving one of those things, you're an admin of them, come to us and let's be able to deploy it, right?
You're preaching to one right here.
Yeah,
You got a
you'll
new
come.
one.
Yeah.
You got a new one.
And then we honestly need, to our point, like we need more VCs that are not in sports now to come in and say, hey, I already have this gaming company. I already have this AI company. Come in here and let's get these funded, right? Because it will take that. It won't just take this prize offering. It'll take, hey, like AIX or Anderson Horowitz or Anthropy Partners to invest in it, right? To be able to grow it and scale it, right? So we're looking to reach as many parents and kids as we possibly can. So whatever you guys can do, come to us.
Well, again, Brian Finegan, Marques Colston, the big challenge, what you guys are doing. Let us know what you think we can help get the word out. I love what you guys are doing. It's a space that desperately needs to be rethought and changed approach. So appreciate you guys joining us on You Think here in the Super Bowl, and have a great rest of your week.
Thanks, Greg.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you. So if you want to get involved, we are looking for folks to fund the prize pool. So if you're part of a foundation, if you want to get involved in youth sports and you want to put some money to businesses that we think will be successful and you want us to look at them, definitely in the show notes, reach out to us through the link. And then we want applications. Applications are open. So if you're an AI company, you're a gaming company, you're doing advanced medical stuff, especially in the fields of women's health, girls' health, ACL injuries, traumatic brain injuries, we want to see your research. Come and submit it. And then otherwise, just come to the Project Play Summit in San Francisco, and we'll see you there.